Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, and in light of the fact that the previous live was unable to be uploaded to YouTube, I must do another attempt. Good afternoon, attacking and grumpy monk. Yes, I am here, ladies and gentlemen, once again to combat more lies and misinformation circulating out here on TikTok. And as you know, I definitely am the most humble, most handsome, and honest person out here on TikTok. And yet and still, I run into these conversations with people and they think what's really going on right now isn't happening. Daryl, greetings. Jason, greetings. They think what's happening right now, the USA desperately needs President Trump back. Jeffrey, maybe you entered the wrong live, perhaps, because I don't know if you heard of me before, but over here, Donald Trump is not a good person. No. He is a terrible example of a leader, and we are on indictment watch. Hello, MAGA Queen. I think I saw you creep up in here. Jeremy, I'm not going down. Oh no, see, look, I came out here. I was real quiet and peaceful. I only wanted to bring up the target letter Donald Trump received. That's all. I was in a wild live. And believe it or not, some of his supporters, they still think that Donald Trump's not going to get indicted. They think that Jack Smith is a fake person. Tell us how great Joe Biden is. Well, I do have the receipts on President Biden here, and I'll read those in just a second. So let's first talk about one of the most important things that you hear going on right now, and it has to do with the target letter that everyone in the world has been notified Donald Trump has received. So let's give the DOJ a round of applause for giving Donald Trump the target letter. All right. Now, I have sample target letters that I am going to share with all of you so that you will know just how serious this is. Do not go into these lives with these fake TikTok hosts who bring up these fake court cases and these fake appeals because they're setting you up for failure. If you are going in there, especially those of you who like those conspiracies, remember 22-380? You remember 22-380 and how the Brunson brothers were supposed to fire all the government officials and it was supposed to go to the Supreme Court, and then like a magic wand being waved over Washington, D.C., goodbye, President Biden and Kamala Harris. Remember that? And you remember how it ended up attacking? Please remind them, okay? Because they act like we haven't had this conversation, okay? No appeal court is going to save Donald Trump from Jack Smith. And it's not the Department of Injustice. It's the Department of Justice. And I put it right there so that you could see it with your own eyes. And you can hear me saying it as well. And this picture of Trump is because I want you to understand the two are about to come together. And there's going to be a lot of energy released. Think of it like an atomic bomb, right? There's going to be a lot of energy. No. I promise to tell you nothing but the truth. So help me God. They call me Triple H, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason. And let me make sure you understand that. They call me Triple H because I am the most honest person out here on TikTok. There's nobody out here more honest than me. Not even this guy. Okay? That's the first H. The second H is because I am the most humble person out here. If I get it wrong, I will be the first one to apologize. I stepped on your toes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I did that. And I'll apologize. And if I've made a mistake and said something that's not true, I'll apologize. Okay, that's why the second H is because I'm humble. And the last H, ladies and gentlemen, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. It is because I am the most handsome. I really am. So let's get into this. Hello, Belinda. So lovely to see you. Lawyers are talking about this target letter business. And I want you all to understand, if you get a target letter in the mail or a prosecutor issues one to you, that's not a coupon to give you a discount at Target. That means your goose is cooked, okay? Now, where do I want to start? Donald Trump's attorneys received a letter from special counsel Jack Smith informing the former president that he is a target of a criminal investigation. Imagine getting this letter. Reportedly, the Mar-a-Lago classified documents case raising the possibility that a grand jury indictment under the Espionage Act for obstruction is imminent. Okay? So I want that to be the foundation that I'm laying for you. Classified documents and obstruction. Now, I know where your minds are going. Mike Pence had classified documents. Hello, political mom. I know where your minds are going. President Biden had classified documents. So, and if you're really one of these out there people, you go and say things like, well, he declassified the documents because he said it on TV that he can just say it and they're declassified. So if a president declassifies the documents, what's this all about? To which I want to remind you, remember, he lost the 2020 election to President Biden, right? He said it was stolen. It wasn't stolen. Biden won. And when Biden got into the office noon on January 21st, Trump was no longer president. So whatever theories you got to keep in mind that once his time was up as president, he was a private citizen at that point, and he had no business with those classified documents. Okay? That's what makes this worse. He had no business with these classified documents. Now, when this news broke out, Trump goes on to Truth Social, and we all know Truth Social is his Russian-backed misinformation social media platform. If you go there only to find out what Jack Smith is going to be looking at. Don't go there looking for truth, okay? Because there's no truth coming from Donald Trump on that platform, okay? But he said this: no one has told me I'm being indicted. But a target letter, ladies and gentlemen, is not a guarantee of indictment. What a target letter does, however, is substantially ratchet up the likelihood of an indictment. So think of it like this. Right now, all of you're out there. Your probability of getting indicted for classified documents right now, it's probably 0% per se, right? 0%. Now, if you should happen to get a target letter, okay, that changes the dynamics of that percentage. If you should get a target letter, your percentage gets ratcheted up, right? And you go from 0% to let me do the calculations. Does anyone have a calculator out there? Let me try to, okay, let me get, carry the 1, add the 2. Oh, you get a target letter, your percentage goes up to around 99%. Okay, thank you, Dark Heaven. Yeah, 99%. Now there's the 1% chance that you just might not have to go talk to the Department of Justice. But in all fairness, I would be telling you to get ready for the boom to get lowered, right? And if you got any bank accounts and credit cards, get all of that stuff squared away, because once you get strapped into this roller coaster, it's hard to get off. You can't get off this roller coaster. Many have tried. And what's the current conviction rate attacking? Thank you for those percentages. What is the current percentage rate for Jack Smith? Does anyone know? Or the DOJ? What's their conviction rate? Does anyone have the percentage? So in a nutshell, the target letter means they expect to indict you. 98%. So not only do you have a higher chance of actually being indicted, but you also got a very high chance of being convicted. 99.9%. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? Shh. Don't tell them you came into a live with Zeus and you had this conversation, because they're going to get mad at you. They're going to tell you that Zeus is a well-known, nothing good out here, but don't listen to them, okay? Because what they won't tell you is I'm living rent-free in their minds. Attacking, you rounded it up to 100%. Thank you. Okay, former federal prosecutors and former legal analysts say this. This is what they're saying. I love you too, Megan. Thank you. The bottom line is, if a prosecutor tells you that you are the target of their investigation, it means they expect to indict you. And one actually went on to say this: when I was a federal prosecutor, go get your snacks right now. Go ahead and get you your snacks and your tea, because this part is going to be a little heavy on you. He said, when I was a federal prosecutor, when I told somebody that they were a target, that's what I meant. When I sent a target letter, it meant that an indictment was going to follow. And if one of my clients gets a target letter now, that is what I will tell them. This is an attorney talking. If your attorney gets this indictment letter, if he or she is worth their weight in gold, they have to prepare you to be indicted. Hello, Cece. Nice to see you and welcome. So you need to prepare for an indictment and expect that that's going to happen. And we actively start preparing for that to happen. That is big news. Dude 40, Joe, this is not a witch hunt. I read, this is tied to crimes, a criminal investigation. Okay? Don't let these folks out here on TikTok convince you that this is a laughing thing, something to laugh at, okay? Now, I'm going to switch gears for a second, okay? And get back to this, but I have right here, if you can see it right here, I don't know if you can see it. This is a sample target letter. Should I read it? Should I read this sample target letter? Because this is kind of what Trump perhaps got. He got something along the lines of this. Should I read it? So one of the things, because there's all kinds of scams going on out here. And okay, I'll read it. And then I'll try to get through this. You got to make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's, because sometimes people like to play dirty and nasty tricks with you, right? So first you want to make sure the letter is really from the Department of Justice, right? So I looked at it, and first thing you'll notice is at the top left corner is the DOJ seal, okay? U.S. Department of Justice. make sure you look at that seal and make sure you can read it. Okay, because if it's not the real, if it's a fake one, it might have letters missing. It might not pop out like it should. So when it passes that initial test, you're good. Move on to the next part. It says U.S. Department. Hello, T. Jinker. Nice to see you. It says U.S. Department of Justice. And then it writes underneath it, United States Attorney's District of, and wherever it's from. In this particular case, it says Maryland. Okay? So this is when it starts getting serious. What's going on? This is when it starts getting serious. Okay, now it's redacted the names of the people, but it has the address, the phone number, and the fax number on it. And then the date of the letter, okay? And the opening sentence is what's going to... You remember when you were a kid and your parents used to yell at you and you knew you were in trouble and you got that feeling in your stomach? Remember that feeling? This opening sentence right here will give you that same experience. And let me read it to you. It says, you are the target of an investigation in this district of possible violations of federal criminal laws. Specifically, and then it's going to spell out what those things are, okay? And in violation of Title XXX, United States Code, Section blah, 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 and related crimes. Imagine getting this. You were on TV watching the finals, and then you got something like this in the mail. I could care less what they score. I could care less who win. My freedom's now on the line. That's what that turns into. Okay? Related crimes stemming from your whatever activities. Yeah. The purpose of this letter is to invite you or your attorney, if you have one, to contact me to discuss this investigation. Now we understand why Donald Trump's attorneys went up to the DOJ on Monday. Okay? If I have not heard from you or a representative by such and such date, I will assume you decline this offer. You know what Trump did when he read that one. If you do not have an attorney and cannot afford an attorney, you may qualify for the appointment of a defense counsel at no expense of yourself. If you want to apply for the appointment of an attorney, please complete the enclosed form and return it to, and then they provide the address. Very truly yours, and then United States, whoever. And then there's some enclosure. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that is an example of what a target letter sounds like, okay? And you got to recognize Trump got this. Donald Trump got something like this, folks. Don't go around and listen to these fake TikTok hosts and attorneys who are trying to tell you it was anything less than this. Did you hear any wiggle room in this? Did you hear me say anything like, if you don't think this is true, you can appeal? I didn't read. If you think this is a witch hunt, you don't have to show up. Nothing of that nature is in this. This means your freedom is at risk. You are going to experience a lot of legal exposure. That's what this target letter says, folks. All right. So I want you to understand that's what this is about. If you say, okay, all right, okay, I hear them. I hear them out there. Would you rather me lie? Come on, you don't want me to lie to you, do you? This is for educational purposes only. So, And I gotta open up these boxes because I want to really hear from what people out there in terms of like, where are you at with this? This is what Jack Smith is investigating. When Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed Jack Smith as special counsel, he empowered him to investigate whether any person or entity violated the law in connection with efforts to interfere with the lawful transfer of power following the 2020 presidential election or the certification of the electoral college vote held on about January 6, 2021, as well as any matters that arose or might arise directly from this investigation or that were in the scope of 28 CFR 600. Quote, the appointment orders also authorizes Smith to investigate the Florida-based Mar-a-Lago classified documents. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is no laughing matter. This is no laughing matter if you are on the receiving end of a target letter. Jack Smith, he's not what Donald Trump says. Sissy, you said you're voting for Trump even if he is in jail. That just breaks my heart. Why would you do that? Why would you vote for a person that you know is a criminal? That doesn't... Does the fact that he's a criminal bother you? See, are you a Christian? I gotta ask. I'm just asking. Are you a Christian? Because what did the Bible say about this? Because Biden is worse. Wow. I don't know. I think it's time to open up these boxes. I know you all heard enough from me, but I just wanted to make sure you were fully aware that this target letter is the real deal. We're all on indictment watch. Jack Smith is here. He's coming. He's not done, but he's here. Okay? And in honor of Jack Smith, I think it's time we all play Jack Smith's song. Should I play it? Should I play the Jack Smith song before we get started with these tough conversations? Should I do it?
Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family's a Trump hater. They all hate Trump. They hate him with a passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump. But he's a harasser and an abuser. Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family's a Trump hater. They all hate Trump. They hate him with a passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump. But he's a harasser and an abuser. Jack Smith.
Yes!
He's
Yes!
a Trump hater. His wife's a
Yes!
Trump hater. They hate him with a passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump.
Yes!
He's a harasser and an abuser. Jack Smith.
Let's
He's a
go!
Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family's a Trump hater. They all hate Trump. They hate him with a passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump.
Go, Jack!
He's a harasser and an abuser.
No, he's not!
Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family's a Trump hater. They all hate Trump. They hate him with a passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump. But he's a harasser and an abuser.
Hey! Yes! That Jack Smith song, I tell you, it does something. It gets the blood flowing, doesn't it? Well, greetings, brother attacking. How are you? Welcome.
I'm fine.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
All right. Well, welcome.
Mr. Crossings, can I do a little test with you?
Sure.
If I'm standing in front of you and I put $100 on the table,
Right.
and you're able to touch it, is it real?
Yes, absolutely.
If I put...
Well, wait a second.
Yes,
I first have to make sure it's real by doing a test with the marker.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. If I stand in front of you and I say that I just put $100 in front of you and it's nothing there, would you believe me?
No.
Why?
Because there's no evidence of such thing. Okay, I understand how faith works, but faith without works is dead. So
But
they say.
I've told you over 100 times that I just put $100 in front of you. Why would you not believe me?
You know what? I think we could bring up some of our friends to get an answer to this. I wouldn't personally believe you because I need proof. I'm a person that relies on proof attacking. You know
So
that.
then why wouldn't the Trump lovers rely on facts and truth and hard evidence of certain issues?
That's what I could never figure out.
Hello, family. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. Hello, Shay. Hello,
Hello.
I can tell
Doug.
you why.
And
Hello,
hold
I
on,
can
everybody.
answer that question for you, attacking.
hold on.
Oh, you do.
And hello, Toy, my queen. I have
Yeah.
to address her, guys.
Yes, we
I was about to
know.
say, wait a second,
We
I'm
know.
last? What's going on here?
No,
Hello.
you're only last because I have to make it a grand announcement.
All
I love
right,
that
settle
for us.
down.
This is not a propaganda channel.
I know, settle
But
down,
I would like to
attacking.
but I'd like to do something in my little time. If there's any Trump lovers out there, and I'm doing this right now, right here,
Be clean attacking. I know what you like to do. I'm on to your
if
shenanigans.
you can produce documents, hard documents, I will pay right now, right here on Zeus's Live, $100 if you show hard documents in regards to
Oh,
Donald Trump not doing anything wrong within the January 6th and the Mar-a-Lago document case. You have to come up here, turn your camera on, and show documents to receive money, and I will do it right here, right now.
What?
wow.
Well, Snuggles has proof, right, Zeus? We were in his live earlier.
And that's
Snuggles
why
has.
I'm doing this live.
Have you figured out what he was talking about? What was that? Like, it was some. What is
There's some
the?
sort of appellate court out there that's supposed to minimize this whole thing Jack Smith got going on.
Oh.
Okay. And they're holding on to hope that this whole case gets tossed out in appeals. But it's
An
almost
appellate
like,
court
huh?
that supersedes the Attorney General's office and the
Correct.
DOJ? What the
Exactly.
what? That
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
You gotta use your imagination.
Yes.
Clearly, I gotta use my
Snuggles has a
imagination.
big in that. And did you notice he didn't want anyone in the box that disagreed with this is it? Like, this is the proof. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he was, I think
And,
he's gonna, I'm worried about Snuggles.
well, that's why there's
Worried about-
sanctions. That's why I have the current sanctions because it's not fair. It's not fair to get people in the box and then yell at them and then tell them they can't say anything to you, and if they do, you kick them out. That's not fair.
Yeah. I worry about him.
What was that, tea drinker?
Not gonna hit
Holding on to hope. The genie bottle to the republic. Yeah.
Well,
Dude.
my Trumper husband says that Jack Smith has a nothing burger and nothing is going to come of it because there was no wrongdoing.
Mhm.
And if he were to, which is not going to happen, go to jail, he's still going to vote for him from jail.
So that's the part I wanted to get to. So now it doesn't matter if they're a criminal or not. Then why are they so
Yes,
obsessed with Hunter Biden and President Biden?
because they're actually doing wrongdoings, whereas Trump is just being targeted
Mm,
unfairly, is what I was told.
Mhm.
mm, mm.
And something about Bill Clinton and something about this and something about, I'm like, okay. So
Mm.
my question to the Trumpers, especially in the chat or whatever you call
Yeah.
yourself now.
Trump supporters, please answer.
Yeah. So my question is, if it comes out, it's not just that he took the documents and whether they were classified or declassified. Y'all need to get off of all that. Like, they're trying to figure out, like, well, the president can declassify, so it doesn't matter. He took them. Okay. Let's just say that's true. He just took a bunch of paperwork with him. Let's say it was all declassified. Okay. The point is that he took stuff, and then what if it shows you that he made copies of it, that there was proof that he made copies of it, and that there was proof that he showed our national secrets to, like, anyone, whether it was a foreign dignitary whether it was a friend of his, whether it
Kid
was
Rock.
Kid Rock, whether it was
A-Dog.
Melania, whoever. Do you not see that that is a huge problem? Is my question. If
Right.
they show that, would you agree that that is beyond anything that that should be allowed?
I can answer that, Shay.
I know. I'm asking the Trump. I know you can't.
Unfortunately,
You
I
don't
have
get
the
to play the
distinction.
game, young lady.
Yeah, okay.
You're too smart, darling.
Fair play, fair play.
You say this: if he's convicted and guilty of, sharing classified documents, he's a traitor to the country. And if you support him, please go and move to Russia.
Thank you.
Amen. Yeah.
I hear Russia needs soldiers.
Not soldiers.
They need soldiers. So if you want to go to Russia and fight for freedom, you can go.
Exactly. They need more troops. Help.
GoFundMe
Come
for
on.
plane tickets. Let's start a GoFundMe for plane tickets for these people.
And
I
Biden
will
is
buy
not a traitor.
one plane ticket myself for anyone who from their side would like to go.
Yeah, I mean, I would really love for you to sit here and accept President Biden as your president. But if you gotta go, I understand. I won't get in your way. What? Don't
If
put
you
up
gotta
with
go, I
it.
won't stand in your way.
Stand in your way.
Well, if they want to go,
In fact, we'll help you pack.
right?
Amen. No, you don't have to pack. Putin has stuff as soon as you get there. You're all taken care of. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, that's how he lures them in, huh?
It's
Who
Macedonia,
got
baby.
you?
We'll send you to
Oh, wait,
Macedonia.
no. They can't take stuff from Putin because that would be socialism. So they do have to bring their own belongings.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Well, whatever you take over there, do me a favor. If it's made in the United States of America, don't you dare take it. Especially those
Right.
American boots. I get so upset and bothered about those American boots attacking American soil. Shame!
I also suggest pack up all your malicious stuff and take it with you too, please.
Oh, yeah. All your cosplay gear, you could take that shit with you because Call of Duty is not going to be a thing out there in Russia.
Yeah,
So
all your fake Rambo costumes. Go take them.
Take your Yahtzee flags too. Russia will like that.
yeah.
Why?
Tell them to speak out against the Russian government
Why
over
are they
there.
laughing at us? Why do they think we're making this stuff up? There's no lies that we've told yet. Well, we don't tell lies.
And real quick,
That's
don't
true.
forget to take your Confederate battle flag since you're going into battle.
True.
Russia
Be
could
sure to
use
plant
it.
it when you win.
Don't like truth. Yes, we do. We are fans of the truth. How many of you on the panel love truth?
Me.
Me.
Absolutely.
You see, that's not a difficult question for us. And we truly have arrived at this point with Jack Smith.
Hey, Zeke, I have a
Attacking.
question.
Can you repeat your offer to the
Oh,
Trump supporters?
it's an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, you have to come up here, turn your camera on, and show us documentation
Okay.
in regards to what Donald Trump has said, whether it be with the Mar-a-Lago, the January 6th, or massive voter fraud. You have to show documents, and I'll give you $100 right now on air on Zeus's Live.
Okay, come on, C. Seward. Come on.
Come
now. I
on.
wanna see this.
Get your
Oh,
money.
Because you're in the chat all the time. Ooh, I'm still going to vote for Trump 2024.
What I don't get is why do they say they would vote for him even if he's convicted?
Because
We are, huh?
it tells you they don't care about the office of the presidency. They
No,
don't.
because they don't
Nope.
believe that the conviction is valid. That's why. That's what I was told. I'm telling you. They don't think the conviction would be valid. So he's wrongfully imprisoned if he goes. So that's why they still vote for him. That's what I was told. I'm just
Now
telling you
that-
what I was told.
Yeah.
That's deep. So they don't think this target letter
Yep.
that I just went through, they don't think this target letter is real? Who needs
Yeah.
to get into the box, T?
No.
Ricky? Oh, it's relatable.
Well,
Okay.
the new running solution is that he's still going to get in the office. He's just going to pardon himself. That's a new running one I've been hearing.
Oh, for fuck's
Well, he
sake.
can't do that.
I'm sorry, Zeus.
I
Sorry,
heard
Zeus. Sorry,
that.
Zeus.
I
I know.
heard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I walked it back almost immediately. I caught myself. I was like, oh man,
I did
I'm in the
catch
closet
that.
of truth talking crazy. I
Yeah,
did better in
yeah.
life.
I was gonna have to get those Lysol wipes and wipe it down in here.
Latoya is still, bless her heart, married to a Trumper. She can cuss. She is
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what?
I do
Yeah,
want to
yeah, that is
she has
true.
extra frustration going on.
I do want to ask
Yes.
another question. If Trump lovers clap and cheer when Donald Trump degrades people, talks down to them, calls them names, why do you guys get upset when I do the same thing Donald Trump does to other people that I do to you?
Right?
because we
Because
hold
he's not
ourselves
actually
to a
degrading
higher
people.
standard. We
He's
hold
not
ourselves
degrading
to a
people
higher
attacking.
standard. Attacking.
They're taking it out of context. He didn't
Yeah.
degrade that reporter.
You
That's
can't
how
do
he
just. Oh, go for it, Toy. I'm sorry. I was going to get on.
he wasn't degrading that that reporter. He was
No.
just, that's how he always gestures with his hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you what I was told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you don't trust the DOJ and the FBI, do you trust Donald Trump? I'm confused. How do we draw a line of trust?
They
Huh?
didn't trust the FBI or the DOJ when Trump was in office. Are you kidding me, Zeus?
Mm.
I don't know who do they trust?
They
Oh, you
did trust the FBI and the
you.
DOJ in the beginning, and then they stopped after they felt like he was being targeted in his witch hunt or whatever.
And if you don't like the legal system, why are you trying to get Biden arrested? If you don't like the
Right.
legal system, why are you trying to do that?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
would
at
it be
a
the
certain
same
point,
legal
we
system that
gotta
would have?
trust something.
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point, either you don't trust anyone or you do. Don't be one of these people that says, I don't trust the FBI, and then at the end of the day, when you need help, you on the phone dialing 911. It doesn't work like that. Oh, you trust in God.
Hold
Which
on.
God?
Hold on. House GOP cancels plan to hold FBI director in contempt.
Yep.
James
Oh.
Comer?
They're canceling it. Yep.
Well,
Wow.
they canceled it because they went to the SCIF today.
Mhm.
What they said is, we're not going to bring the stuff to you, but y'all can come do a field trip to the SCIF. So to look at this
Bobby.
stupid piece of document that absolutely proves something. It's somebody that said they saw somebody and heard that someone saw somebody. It's like a hearsay that someone handed Biden $5 million. Joe Biden, not Hunter Biden. That's what the document says.
And who was the author of the document, for the record? Rudy
Giuliani.
Thank
Supposedly
you.
heard of this person that saw someone hand Joe Biden $5 million, but there is no evidence of that. There's no paperwork. There's no banking receipts. There's nothing. There's no evidence. It is hearsay of a hearsay of a hearsay. And Rudy Giuliani wrote this up, and that is what the FBI has. Bill Barr looked into it, saw it was a nothing burger because it's just someone said they saw this happen, and that's it. So they invited him to the little field trip today. They got out of class early.
Oh.
Shay, are you saying Giuliani's a liar?
No, I would never say that. No,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He lost his law license for lying,
his
didn't
hair
he?
color, dude. Come on, man.
He lost his law license for lying, didn't he?
He sure did.
Oh my God.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene did a whole press conference. She did a picture of her going to the SCIF today, and she'll press saying they've got him. They've got him. And every analyst is telling you there's no evidence that this happened. It's I saw this happen. I'm like, okay.
So with that being said, Shay, I've got a question for everybody on the panel. How did Marjorie Taylor Greene get a security clearance? That's what I want to know.
Well, sadly, she's part
How
of
did
the
she get a
oversight
security
committee.
clearance?
McCarthy. She was given it because she's part of the damn oversight committee.
Oh.
Yeah, but didn't the
She's
oversight committee pull her reins back when she
No.
did that
not
crap?
really.
What, a month ago?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, did they?
I don't know, to be honest.
I thought they did. I thought she lost some committee privileges over that.
Not since the Republicans got the House.
Hmm.
I don't know. Kevin McCarthy keeps her protected, so
Well, that's true.
yeah. I don't know, but that's all that happened today. So yes, they were going to hold Ray in contempt of court, but then Ray's like, "Just come to the skiff." Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I'll show it to you again. Like it's like.
So can we expect President Biden and Hunter Biden to be arrested pretty soon now?
No, that's a no.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
about time that
Not
Hunter
gonna
and Joey
happen.
get arrested because I'm sick of all this talk and no action. Damn it! If they're criminals, take them down.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that Steve Bannon and Marjorie Taylor Greene have broken?
What?
What?
Yeah, so Marjorie Taylor Greene and Steve Bannon got into it because
Wow.
Steve Bannon is upset that she signed the debt ceiling deal,
Oh.
and he's upset that she jumped ranks from the original 19 or 20, when McCarthy was being picked at
Right.
the time. So he says she's not MAGA, and she told him to go.
Mm.
Oh wow, she's been put on timeout.
Well, he just says that she's not MAGA. She's not MAGA enough for him. This is how
Wow.
people are. Yeah.
My, oh my, hi
Mhm.
Angela. My,
Never
oh
thought I'd
my.
see the day when Marjorie Taylor Greene is not extreme enough for Steve Bannon. God
Right.
forbid.
Pretty crazy.
I missed that completely on my bingo card.
No, I'm like, I feel like I've walked into
Hunter
the
is
Charlie and the
too kid.
Chocolate
Wait a
Factory.
second. Can you prove that they were dropping the FBI content other than flapping your mouth? Joe, what are you talking about?
Hmm?
You can go look for the article and come back if you want.
Who just dropped? Who was that?
Alex? Yes, Alex.
Okay, I hope he didn't get in trouble. Okay, because that would be very terrible. It's all over the news. Okay.
The news about what?
She just it. What? She just what? I mean, I'm confused, Joe. What are you
Joe,
trying
are
to
you
do?
okay, honey?
Yeah.
You okay?
Rudy Giuliani did not lose his law license. It's suspended. Attacking.
Oh, okay, Lindsay. Whatever. Or is that Janae? I never know.
Attacking.
Y'all don't ever use
Attacking.
your own accounts anymore. I never can tell who's who anymore.
Attacking. What are you going to say to that? Are you going to clear that up? Because we can't have lies floating around in the kingdom.
He is gonna basically, yes, okay, it's suspended. I mean, we can ask and see. Doesn't matter regardless. He lied.
What difference does it make? He can't practice law in the state of New York right now. What difference does it make?
Doesn't matter.
He can't practice law in the state of New York right now.
I mean, the man has fallen badly. Anybody that hangs out with Trump more than 5 seconds is like ruined.
Jamie Raskin is just tearing this entire thing apart, saying that there's like 3 different levels for this investigation. And when they got the information, it didn't even go to level 2 because there was no information that was credible for it to process to the next step.
Bingo. Because it's a hearsay of a hearsay of a hearsay, basically.
Exactly.
There's no evidence of this. There's no paper trail. There's no anything on it.
Exactly.
So,
Boy, is it me or is that Giuliani's MO? Bring nothing burgers to court and see what happens. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. He just wants to throw whatever he can and hope it sticks on the wall. Okay.
Yep.
And if it doesn't stick, blame the Democrats. That's their tricks. I know them all. Okay. That's why we're in the closet of truth right now, answering the questions any of the Trump supporters have in those comment sections. I think everyone understands Trump is going to be indicted.
Wait. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Don't you do it.
Wait, what is it?
Trump supporters are stupid.
Attack him.
I'm about to say attacking. Zeus and I are still going to beat you up for the last one you did.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Only thing breaking that we need to talk about is Jack Smith.
I know.
Okay.
I know. We're on the indictment watch. Don't do that.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm. He almost got you as well, huh? Yeah.
I do my dumb dad joke.
Can't wait until you all eat a big dish of crow. Joe, why would we be eating crow? I'm sitting back here. We're just having small talk, okay, answering your questions. If you don't want to believe Trump's going to get indicted, okay, don't believe it. But when it happens, just make sure you come back into this live and apologize, okay? Hold on to hope as long as you can. I'm not going to take it from you. But if you go to Russia, I want to know too, because that's also an option. The Biden, oh my goodness, there is no Biden crime family. Please.
So funny.
You know the rules, and you made the rules. If you want to accuse someone of any crimes, you got to have what? The docket number.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Are
any
you not
docket numbers?
exhausted, Trump supporters?
Lindsay, cut it out. You don't have docket numbers.
Well, this morning when I came on, Zeus asked me how I'm doing. I said, I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired.
What are you tired of?
And he goes, why are you tired? And I said, I'm tired of what Donald Trump says. I'm tired of winning.
Hey, and we're winning over here. Yes. It's never been so easy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Biden's in the White House with Kamala Harris. Imagine them at dinner time at night, right? Biden's on one side, Kamala's on, and they're just having the just jolliest of times in that White House. You know they sanitized it after Trump got out, right? I mean, don't you feel better knowing those two are running the country?
Hey, Zeus.
Yes.
I made my video today of California and the infrastructure, where the money's going.
Oh.
Because a certain person said that infrastructure wasn't happening in her area of California. Right. So I did that. You know, guys, just like I did with the Heritage Foundation, where you can go to every state and find voter fraud, where it's happening, what it is, you can go right there to invest.gov, and you can check your state and see where money is going for your infrastructure that you guys say that Joe Biden's infrastructure was just, bloated with a lot of extra spending. But anyway, if you want to really find out, infrastructure is happening. I mean, look at Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell had Joe Biden, the president of the United States, in his state.
Wow.
And they had a presser praising that a bridge is going to be fixed with Joe Biden's infrastructure. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump didn't do an infrastructure bill. He just kept saying, it'll be ready in 2 weeks. It'll be ready in 2 weeks. It'll be ready. He said it for 4 years.
Yeah. Sounds like the healthcare that he was going to bring us as well. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Blank book.
He was too weak to bring infrastructure. He got too weak in the knees, eating too many of those Big Macs, I heard. Not working out enough.
You think by Trump that goalpost so much, he'd be in fit shape, but...
Oh, no.
My goodness. So have y'all talked about Mark Meadows? Oh, Mark Meadows has pleaded guilty.
Really?
Yes, he has. He took a plea deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, under the plea.
A partial immunity deal. Yep.
Really?
Yep. He texted over 34 Republican congressmen to help overturn the election on January 6th. Yes. 34. 34. But it
30.
wasn't an attempt to overturn. It wasn't an insurrection, right? It wasn't. It was just a peaceful protest. They stayed between the lines. They just stayed between the lines. They just
tell it to the judge. That's what I tell everyone. Go ahead. Tell the judge exactly what you just told me. Tell the jury that too. I am so confident they will say, you know what? I'm sure you're right. This was all just one big misunderstanding.
Oh, yes.
It was Antifa, the FBI, and BLM for educational purposes, only TikTok. And even though it was those factions that Trump doesn't like so much, instead of stopping them and calling the National Guard to stop these criminals that were not Trump supporters, he just watched them wreak havoc on our Capitol.
Yep.
It makes sense, Trump supporters.
You don't have the answers to all of these conspiracies.
Make it make sense, Joe. Why didn't Trump stop it? If it was BLM and Antifa and the FBI, why didn't Trump stop them? Why didn't he say, hey, stop attacking the Capitol? Why did it take him 4 hours and several hours for his daughter and other people to convince him to do it? Like,
can I
they know it's their own people.
Can I do a little bit of acting here as one of the convicted people from January 6th, what they would be saying to a judge? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me. Hold on here for a second.
There better be some good acting.
Your Honor, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to attack the Capitol, but the President of the United States called me and said, we need you to come and take America back. And I did. I thought I was doing what he asked me to do.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, attacking. Oh, thanks, T.
I just did what my president asked, Your Honor. I didn't do anything more. I'm innocent. I just he's the commander-in-chief, and we're supposed to listen to him. Thank you.
That was really good.
Save us.
Thank you, T.
Attacking, that was really good.
Save us.
Attacking, that was really good, but you need to bring in one of those little 3-year-old things, that they try to catch their breath from crying.
Oh yeah, the sniffling.
The sniffling.
Okay, hold on.
Go.
Excuse me, Your Honor. All right.
Attacking, behave yourself.
All right.
That's funny. I'm not even going to lie because I could see it and I was visualizing it too, attacking. Oh my. I was waiting for you to also tell him your pastor told you to do it.
Oh, no. I'm not bringing God into it.
How do you feel about what's going on with Canada and the wildfires?
It's awful. It's very hard to breathe here in New York City.
Oh, you're in New York? Yeah, it's bad right now. It's bad here too. Not as bad as you guys from what I've seen, but it's bad.
Yeah, and it's going to get worse at the weekend, they said, because Canada has a lot of fires going on at the minute, and they can't contain them. Attacking.
Oh my God, come back.
I can't unsee it.
What?
Oh. What did you? Oh God, stop it.
Goodness gracious. I don't know where you find that filth at, attacking. Cut it out.
He didn't create the filth. It's the person that went and got that mess tattooed on their person for all eternity.
I just find it at my local Trump lovers store.
Yeah,
I want Trump to be our president. Is that a trick question? What do you mean? I don't even understand that question.
Yeah. No one wants Trump to be president here. We already dealt with it. What this live is about is making sure you understand that he's getting indicted. Okay, we got receipts. We got target letter examples. We got Jack Smith on the menu. and all lies and misinformation will be struck down immediately.
Yeah. I don't want him to be president of a class,
I don't want
much
him
less
to be
president of a
trash.
country.
I don't want him to even be a trash man.
Right.
Real
Right.
quick, I've got a new action figure just in time for the RNC convention.
Oh.
Ooh. Share it with us.
Oh. Gross.
What the hell? Oh my God, that is wild. I love it.
I remember that day.
Yeah, me too. That was,
Mhm.
Yeah,
you know what? That was proof. That was verification that he's an acolyte of the guy downstairs.
It definitely confirmed that he smelled.
Oh, hold on. Are we talking about odor?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got one for you. Let me find it.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Thank you all for showing me how to use this TV feature. It's like I turn the channel and something else pops up.
Green screen or is it just something else?
Oh, I don't know.
What is the feature?
Oh, you know how I can make the person's box become the biggest box.
Oh, okay.
You showed me that yesterday.
Oh, right.
Trump entire body smells very bad.
I've got so many of them. Where is it?
Yeah. Let's see it.
So now this
Hold
was
on,
a
I
plan.
gotta find it first.
Oh.
I gotta find it. I gotta find one
that's saying. I think Trump will win. I think it's all been planned this way. Of course, trust the process. Am I right? I roll out of my head.
Oh my God, Trump's
I know it can't be back this far.
Thank you, Roxy.
He's not going to win, folks. I mean, how many times do I have to tell you? He's only thing he's going to win is a first class trip to where, his new headquarters, which is going to be called Trump State Prison Resort. Yeah.
You know what? I would donate money to the building of that building.
You would?
Yes, I would.
Really? You
Yeah.
don't think taxpayers should foot the bill, or you don't think his supporters should foot the bill?
Actually, for his comfort, I do think his supporters should foot the bill because they foot the bill for every other comfort and luxury he's been having lately.
Yeah. Either his supporters or Vladimir Putin.
Ooh, shots fired.
You know,
Yes.
I think we need to change. I think we need to change it from "Make America Great Again." We need to help. We need to help
There you
the
go.
LGBTQ community. Make America gay again.
Why not? Sure.
That would
Sounds
help.
good.
Yeah.
Took me a while to find it, Zeus, but I found it.
Oh, I gotta come back to my phone. Oh my God.
Let's see what we have here. Lordy.
It says if body odor was a person.
Absolutely. Ugh. Sorry.
That looks and smells disgusting.
What did we do to you, sir, for you to put such things up on the screen? Did I offend you in any way?
Wow. Yeah, I almost lost my appetite looking at that. Okay.
I definitely lost mine.
You should delete that from your phone. I'm
I
gonna be
can
honest
put
with you.
something up worse. I really can.
No.
I've got worse.
Yeah, Toya wants it. Toya wants.
No, keep it
What
clean.
Toy
I'm not by
wants,
my
Toy
phone, so don't
gets.
you. Oh God, why did you bring me into this? My name is Bennett, and I don't have anything to do with this foolishness attacking.
Here you go, Toy.
Snuggles, welcome to the live. I don't know if you saw it, but I can do that.
Oh yes. Okay.
I don't know if you saw it, Snuggles, but
Daddy himself.
there you go.
That's a sharp-looking guy right there. That's good
Yes, we
looking.
did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Obama. That man, he's not a fraud. Come on now. This is
Who said
President
that?
Barack Obama.
You know, I wonder if Trump's still salty over that correspondence dinner back in, what was that, 2015?
Oh, he's salty.
Oh yeah.
Of course he is.
I love that picture attacking. That I need to go get me a brown leather jacket like that. I tell
I
you.
know that's right.
Mm.
Makes the melanin pop even more.
Yeah, you know Trump couldn't wear a leather jacket like that.
Could never.
Not even
Look like a
not even
sausage.
a sweater.
Yeah.
Yes, it's I Triple H. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Hands down, one of the best presidents we've ever had in the United States. And I don't understand why folks didn't like him. Look at that.
Are you being serious? You didn't understand why folks didn't like him?
No, I don't.
Trump ain't got no swag, man.
He didn't break
he could never.
laws. Did he break any laws that I don't know of?
No.
Yeah, he did break the law.
Oh, which one?
Well, what?
The law of too much melanin. Come on now.
Oh,
Let's not be obtuse. Yeah.
they ain't worried about Obama having some chocolate in his skin. They ain't that trivial, are they?
Yeah, and then some.
Trump supporters, y'all don't care about Obama and having a little chocolate in him, do you?
That's why they voted for Trump, because he was the answer to Obama. And he was complete opposite of what Obama was not, including melanin.
Oh, they said he wore a tan suit. That's what set him off. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that must have been it.
And then 3 days later, and then 3 days later, Mitch McConnell shows up in Congress with a tan suit. Like what?
Wait, Mitch McConnell in a tan suit?
No, put me back up there.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best first ladies in American history.
Absolutely. Yes, she was.
Obama.
She didn't have to plagiarize anybody's work.
That's
Or her clothes.
Ooh, that too.
Look at that. Look at that.
I think Snuggles is just upset because somebody that looks exactly like her turned him down in a bar.
Oh! Snuggles, you gotta step your game up, okay? You can't get to the top.
There's no amount of him stepping his game up to get someone like her. No amount.
No.
I said it with my chest. Take that as you will.
And anybody that calls her Michael, you're in that same league.
Yep.
You don't want an intelligent, beautiful woman. You couldn't get her, so you got to put her down.
Poor white boys, feelings are hurt because a black woman's smarter and more successful than you.
Amen. That's exactly right. Attacking.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I know that shit must burn like hell.
Yeah.
Why would I be afraid of Snuggles? What? Come on now, type something else in the comments.
I thought Snuggles was having his own life. Why is he in here?
The truth is over here. Yeah, why? I don't know why. I mean, no one is afraid of Snuggles.
Who's Snuggles?
Snuggles, I feel like you were about to have a heart attack when someone was about to tell you that what you were showing today didn't mean anything. Oh my God, I thought you were going to faint and fall out of your chair, man. You okay?
Right.
You were like, you thought MJ came in to tell you none of that matters and it doesn't mean anything? Oh my God, I thought you were going to die.
Hey, Shay.
Yeah.
Hey, Shay.
Yes, Shannon, what's up?
I heard Shervin in the hospital.
He is.
Oh my God. He
He's
is?
in the emergency. Yes, he is. He's been in the hospital for a few days.
Who?
They're hopefully going to come up with a diagnosis tonight. And he says that he didn't share what it was going to be, but he was kind of excited that if this was the diagnosis, they're going to have a cure for him in a few weeks. So he's just excited they're going to come to some kind of a solution as to what's causing so much of his pain. Yeah, something with his back. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's put our thoughts and prayers to Swervin. I did talk. I saw him yesterday in a live while he was in the hospital. I was like, wow, it's really going down. But hopefully it actually ends and they find some sort of I don't know, solution to it, right?
Some
Yeah.
relief. Back pain sucks. I feel for the guy. That does
Yeah, I
suck.
have a bad back. I know the feeling. It's not.
I do
It is.
too.
Pain is
I
exhausting. It
do
really
too.
is exhausting. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Shannon. That sucks.
It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away.
Up.
What? Yeah.
Good.
What do y'all think
Good.
about what's going on in Canada right now?
I'm not happy because I can't breathe. Well, I can breathe. I'm having difficulty.
How about for 400 wildfires go
Tell-
right
Yeah, I
now
know.
in
It's
Canada?
awful.
That's right.
It's awful,
And
Yeah,
they're
it's
Shannon.
putting their
awful.
mask on, right? They're wearing masks, those N95s.
Yeah, in New York, the mayor of New York, the governor of New York, released 1 million KN95 masks for the citizens, and there's 600,000 for stockpile in case people run out.
Are the Trump supporters wearing them?
They are, because I have colleagues that are, and they are wearing them because they're like, "Oh my God, I can't breathe."
That doesn't
And
make sense. They said they didn't want to
I
wear them because
know,
Sure doesn't.
they couldn't. They
I
said we don't
know.
wear them because we can't breathe with them on. Now they need to wear them. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. You really can't. It's actually comedy at this point. Yeah, comedy. Because no, the smell is really crazy. It's
Hmm.
you know,
Mm.
I do not like going outside at the minute, but
Sorry, my
I have no
husband
choice.
had to. Something's going on with the pool. I
I
was
was
like, yeah,
Is it wet?
it is wet. Yeah, lots of water.
Did I hear you say something about a pool?
Yes, I have a swimming pool in my backyard, and it looked like the levels were low, and our pool fill wasn't working, unlike the one at Mar-a-Lago. And then
Oh shit!
I know, right? I'm like, but I don't have any secret documents to flood. Don't worry. And then I had to go run a hose into my pool, and I'm getting ready to go to an event. So my husband's in his nice work clothes. We're both in our nice work clothes, trying not to get dirty from this hose.
Hmm.
So,
Oh man.
so real quick, I'm going to bring something up that was brought up in Beresford Live last night. This whole flood thing. Does anybody remember back in the 80s when he was getting sued over some building that he bought and all the paperwork was screwed up? He said that there was a flood in the basement and he can't retrieve the paperwork, so he got off on that charge.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That happened in, I think, it's either 8 or 89. And it was the
So
state
this
of
is
New York
business as
looking
usual
into
for
his.
him?
Yeah, it's his MO. Yeah.
Damn.
He has
He
to
has a
have a
record.
contingency plan, right?
Of course.
For when he gets caught doing those crimes.
Ow. Shit.
I'm sorry, Zeus, I didn't hear it
I
cut out
said
on me.
he has to have a contingency plan when he breaks those when he breaks the law, right?
Right? You got to
If I
come up with
get
some.
caught, we're gonna flood the room.
Yep, you got to come up with some kind of plausible deniability.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, doing it once, okay, maybe it was an accident. Twice, not a coincidence. Definitely a
Right.
trend, and it needs to be sorted.
Yes. I agree. Attacking, are you there? Quincy wants to talk to you. You know who Quincy is?
Let me see. Take me off the. I can't see the names because of the white jacket. Quincy. Let me see.
Echo for days. What's Echo for days? You know who I am, Zeus. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, tea drinker.
I don't see a Quincy name.
Quincy Baker. He said, I know who he is. Let's bring him up. If you said I know you,
Oh,
I
that guy?
guess.
Yeah, he was in my live earlier.
Oh.
All right, Quincy, what do you got for us?
Yeah, just drop him, just drop him. I've heard you before. I've heard you before another broadcast, and you're doing the same thing as you did with me. So I dropped you because
We can't hear you, Quincy. Can you mute and then unmute?
okay.
So this is not going to be a civil conversation, is what I'm hearing.
Oh no. There was nothing bad banter. I just didn't like his approach to what was going on because he didn't like the answers that were given to him in the broadcast. I just find him obnoxious. That's all. You can keep him. He's not a bad guy. He's just obnoxious.
I got up to talk about a very specific topic that had interest in, and basically they said that they didn't want to talk about that, and so I was respecting that, but I did not want to talk about the topic that they wanted to. So I was just explaining that to them, but they cut me off before I finished explaining, which the end was going to be like, I'm just going to drop off so that someone who does want to talk about this can go in here, but I was going to keep watching the live. That's what I was going to say, but before I even could finish what I was saying, I was kicked and then blocked, and it was really confusing because me and Attacking were literally following each other at that time, and then I was blocked, and I was very confused. And I understood he didn't recognize me.
There's nothing wrong with you. I just found you obnoxious, and I want to get rid of you. That's all. That's all. Other than that, you're a nice guy.
There you go. Did we get that cleared up? I mean,
I guess.
It's this platform. I really can't. I wish I could.
That's understandable. I said, sorry.
I said I wish I could make people do what I asked them to do. Don't listen to me. So, I guess he's drawn a line in the sand at this moment.
Well, that's completely fine. I just wanted to be able to finish what I was saying because I just never had that opportunity, and I just wanted to see if finishing that would help him understand. But I guess he already has a preconceived idea about me, which is whatever. Like a lot of people already do, which is fine. I have a lot of really good mutuals I've met on here, so it's okay.
A lot of people already have preconceived ideas about you. That's a red flag, right? Why would they have that? I'm just asking a question. You said a lot of people already have preconceived ideas about you. Why would that?
I said apparently. I didn't say they do.
Got it. Okay. Apologies.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
No. I wasn't coming off. I wasn't offended by that. See this? That's what I mean. That's what I mean, though. Everyone gets very misunderstood because my words are very literal. So when I said that, they were like, "Oh no!" But I was not offended by
it. Your conversation was sporadic. So
all right, let's not co-opt Zeus's live.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's move on with the program, whatever it is.
All right. Well, Quincy, thank you. I'm going to bring up our next guest. All right, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. Don't let him get to you though. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, not a lot of people like Zeus.
Yeah. Well, not a lot of people like me, Quincy. It is what it is.
A lot of people like me either.
I genuinely don't care if someone doesn't like me. I don't like when people like me out of a misunderstanding. But once I've explained myself, if they still don't like me, well,
your
that's
mouth
just their
keeps
opinion
going
at that
and
point.
doesn't shut up as you're doing right now.
A lot of people like you.
Why would?
Because you can.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to explain. I had autism and ADHD. It just keeps going. It's not really a choice I can make most of the time until I finish my thought.
Okay.
Not that
You know what? And my son has the same diagnosis as Quincy. Guys, just chill, please.
Okay, that's no worries.
We're reasonable. We're not evil people. I get it. I just like we said, we want to get back onto the programming. There's somebody else that
exactly. I don't dislike you. I just kicked you down because you're annoying. Other than that, you're welcome back to my broadcast.
I'm going to work on Attacking though, because he got a lot of darkness in his heart still. Maybe some prayer will help him.
You're welcome here, Quincy.
You're good.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I saw Shannon and them up here. I saw a bunch of all my friends up here. So I was like, okay, this is the time to address it, if anything. So.
Well. No, okay, now that right there. You know what really grinds my gears, though, Quincy? I'm gonna be honest.
Huh.
when people come into the live and talk about other people, stuff that happened that I had nothing to do with, that just, I'm just like, why do I got to be in the middle of somebody else's mess?
Yeah.
It's inappropriate, to be
If
honest.
you get into it with somebody out here in these streets, right? Don't come around Zeus with that. I want nothing to do with it. I got enough problems of my own. That's all. That's why. It's not that I don't want to help you get closure, but in life you don't get closure all the time, and you gotta be
You're good.
fine with that.
No, I got my
Exactly.
closure. I got my closure already. That's just it. I just needed to explain myself. That was all I needed.
Well, there's going to be times where you just won't even get an answer. Like, if a girlfriend of yours breaks up with you, and she stopped, just leave it alone. She doesn't owe you
Exactly.
anything. Just leave it alone.
Not at all.
That's what you got to learn. How old are you? I'm just curious.
Huh? I'm 21. Like, I don't explain myself out of I want them to understand. That's all I care. It's not that I'm gonna care. It's gonna bother me if I never got to. I just saw him on there, and I already watched your lives, and I was like, that's why I did that. So I apologize, though. I didn't mean to bring my drama
you
to you.
came. Listen, you came the right way. You were very respectful to me, and so just me, kind of understanding where you're at in life. I'm like, okay, this is something I got to share with you. You're not always going to get closure, okay, and you got to be comfortable just moving on sometimes in life.
Yeah,
and attacking, he's a good example of of why sometimes it's best probably not even to get it.
And I unblocked him, so I just said he was obnoxious. That's all. He's a nice guy, so now just end it. So don't take up his space, and this is his space.
Yeah,
exactly. Moving on. Hey, Poker Dad.
Quincy, it sounds like you've accomplished a lot in your life with your 2 diagnoses. You're doing great, son. I'm proud of you. Keep going.
Thank you.
Keep working. I know it's not easy what you deal with. My 14-year-old's an incredible young man as well, so keep going.
Yeah, we're giving him a break. That's why. So pleasure that I'm not scared. Come on, cut it out.
Yeah.
Poker Dad.
Good evening. I was just here to bring a ray of sunshine in the South Florida flooding of MAGA tears.
Oh, shit.
I love Poker Dad.
All right.
We have an amazing amount of rain coming down here right now, and I had to rejoice in the flooding of MAGA tears. It's amazing.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of crying. Snuggles is
Wait,
crying.
Poker Dad, aren't you a Republican?
He is
What
a
does that
Republican.
have to do with MAGA?
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
Well, from personal experience, they have seemed to co-opted your party.
So I would agree that they have done and as we've talked about many times, analytically ad nauseum, I've explained the process of what's been happening to the Republican Party since the early 2000s, and it's absolutely disgusting. So, no, I do not claim anything remotely close to MAGA, Tea Party, or otherwise.
Poker Dad is
a
level-headed.
You know what? I remember you now, Poker Dad. You're one of us, just undercover at the moment. You can, it's okay, Poker Dad.
First of all,
you could raise your
let me be very clear on this.
He's one of us, but
You're
Lane's
right. I am absolutely one of all of us because I love all people in all ways of life.
Oh.
Sounds like it.
That's lovely.
Eventually, we'll get him more and more to the left. He's coming. He's coming.
Why do you want me in the left or the right? Why do I have to be anywhere?
You don't.
I have my personal
view. As you are.
Hey, Herbert, I'm not afraid to talk to you either. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Plusher is in the live. I don't know if you know where he stands, but it's not on the left.
It's definitely not on the left. Let me propose something here. So, when debate is lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slander is the opposition.
Sure, I agree with that.
Obviously,
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just watched a TikTok not too long ago. I don't know, probably about an hour ago. Are you anyone here familiar with Adam Francisco?
No.
Obviously not. Okay. Well, he is a Trump supporter. He was in line at a drive-thru in a Dunkin' Donuts. He was just simply ordering. Somebody behind him noticed that he had a Trump sticker on the back of his vehicle. They, in turn, said to, through the drive-through line, they were warning the people, hey, this man is a Trump supporter. Watch out for him and be careful.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that should send up a lot of red flags right there alone. The man was simply just trying to get
Absolutely
some
not.
food.
Those people are unhinged.
Oh my God. Who's the unhinged
I'm married to
one?
one. I know. I'm married to one.
Who's the unhinged one? Whoa. This man was in a drive-through trying to get some donuts.
Well,
and the guy
How do you
behind
know
him.
that? How do you know that that's all he was trying to do? Because that's the narrative that he gave to you. How do you know
It's
that
all
he
on
was in an
video.
excuse?
It's all on video.
I
what did
feel
he
you,
do prior
but
to
he
getting
was
in line?
Exactly.
It's all on video.
Himself.
That's
Okay,
I get
so
it, but he was
anyway,
recording himself, sir.
so he had to start recording. Then he was like, "Oh my God!" So tell me again. He was asking the person that was ordering the drive-through window. He's like, "Tell me again. What did the person say?" He said everything that I just said. He's like, "Wow, I can't believe we've just come that far." So my whole point is like, that's just one minute detail of what I've noticed on the left. It's just insane,
But
especially you, Zeus.
Surplus,
Earlier, I was
they're the
watching
one who
you
brought
earlier.
us
Hold on,
there.
I'm not finished yet.
Hold
So
on,
earlier,
be civil now. We are having
exactly. I'm trying.
no.
Yeah, I'm just trying to speak. That's all I'm trying to do without opposition. Well, no, I want opposition, but I don't want to be interrupted, right? Don't you guys never want to be interrupted?
Okay,
Right?
so let's try to get to the point, I guess, because I'm
Yeah,
struggling.
to the point. So I was watching you earlier, Zeus, and it just it blows my mind, like just the amount of mental illness that goes on within the left. There was a Pew poll that came out back in April of 2020 that showed over 62% of liberals have a mental illness. Now that number has risen up to 65, possibly 67%. That does not lie, right? So
Okay.
I'm not finished.
So you decide to come in a room with a bunch of liberals and call us mentally ill, and
finished
that's
yet.
you having a
No,
dialogue
you just
with
insulted us, and
Not
you want to
finished yet.
finish. You
That's
just
having a
I'm not
dialogue.
finished yet.
Are you having?
So
You're playing in
the
our
amount
face.
of
I think
mental
you're
illness,
mentally ill,
it
Surplus.
blows my mind that everybody wakes up. All the liberals, they wake up every day. They have piss
You
in
really
their.
don't know what you're talking about.
All right, now obviously,
Wow.
I couldn't get a word in, Surplus.
That was great. Great
Zeus,
dialogue.
didn't I say that they're unhinged? And
They
here we
are
are.
unhinged. Yeah.
That was unhinged.
Can I
There was
just say,
nothing
I
like-
don't particularly care to be gaslit by the right. I just don't. Look, the fact of the matter is,
I wanted to have the conversation, but when you come in with the insulting and stuff, I'm like, I got all the insults for the Republican Party too. But I don't want to do that right now. I was really trying to understand the whole drive-through thing, whatever.
And when he starts bringing up, 63% of Democrats are mentally unstable, blah blah blah. Okay, it's a health issue, right? Democrats aren't the only ones suffering from it. So why you gotta label only Democrats?
And I want to see this poll. It's 62% of liberals are that way. I didn't see where that.
Yeah, me too. That went up to 64%. Like, what is that?
Let me guess. Trump.org.
We're far from cowards, Surplus.
Hey,
but
Zeus, would you put me onto the main screen, please?
There you go. No one's a coward over here.
I think I know where they got that statistic. It must have been from the frontline doctors.
Can you tell me again how the Democrats attacked the Republicans?
I don't know what you're talking about attacking.
And there's the Republicans attacking Democrats.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think what I gathered from that, discussion that we were just hearing from one of the, and I know Surplus Shirt is still out there listening. You got to understand what's really happening in the world right now. This is not the work of the Democrats. Donald Trump got into this mess all by himself. I wish he would have listened to me. He doesn't listen to me. This is his own doing. He hired the director of the FBI, not the Democrats. So why do you continue to blame this on him? His own Attorney General, Bill Barr, said there was no election fraud. Why do you keep blaming the Democrats?
Right.
The mental illness.
Mental illness. That's a
Haven't you
person.
been to my lives where I've covered all these situations where the Republicans, the Trump supporters, they're in the back of these U-Hauls, the Patriot Front, back of the U-Hauls. The FBI investigates them, and they got crimes in their phone that are harming children. Where is this mental illness you're referring to in the No, this is right here under your nose. Okay? The youth pastors. They go to church, they go to college, they're trying to be youth pastors. And what do? They're peeping in the windows of their neighbors, and they're getting caught. Voyeurism. This is what's going on in the Republican Party. Ken Paxton. Oh my gosh, how many votes did we find out he stole from the Democrats?
2.5 million in Houston.
Shame!
I knew Houston. I knew Texas was turning blue. I knew it. I said it many times. I knew it. I knew it. I wasn't surprised.
Tell them, Shay. No, the mental health thing. Oh my, you hear all these mass unalivings. They got these pew-pews. They go into the schools and they do these harmful things. And they blame, what do they blame? Mental health illness. And you know who the folks doing it is? The folks on the right. Look at Ron DeSantis. I'm not lying.
No, Texas won't stay red, Seward, especially since we got Ken Paxton out of office. And we'll get Abbott out. We'll get it fixed.
If they stay red, they're staying red by stealing votes. And this is for educational purposes only. All lies and misinformation will not be tolerated in the kingdom.
And it's not about the Trump sticker that guy had on his bumper sticker. It's not about that. But the fact that anybody puts that on their car, they're purposely
Says
trying
enough about
to
them.
let people know who they are. Yes. It is
Absolutely.
a here I am. Fuck you. Don't care. Sorry.
Right.
I know.
They're trying to find
Perspective. It's their perspective, not mine.
What do you mean on the
They're
car?
trying to antagonize.
How about on
they
their
want to
bodies?
antagonize. And I guarantee you, Toya, that person probably did something before they got in line.
Oh, for sure.
No, they did. Because,
When
listen,
you're
I'm not
filming
going to be
yourself,
great.
you're not going to misbehave. You're going to behave properly and make it seem like the other person is
I'm
crazy.
not going to make a big deal out of it. Anytime I see, MAGA stickers or whatever, I'm like, oh, Lord, I just know who to avoid, right?
Yeah.
But so I guarantee you that that's what happened. And then he decided to start filming it after he made the guy mad, right? After he antagonized him. Then he's like, oh, look at this. Look how crazy they are. I did nothing wrong. They just don't like the fact I have a Trump sticker. Yeah, that's exactly what went down, Surplus. I guarantee you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it was just innocent, and he was doing nothing, and he didn't. Whatever.
Well, how is everybody doing today?
Oh, good, Herbert. Hey,
Blessed and highly favored.
Good.
How are you, Herbert?
Oh, good,
We do have some treason in the kingdom with H+2. I go into it live, and he has these other people in there calling him Triple
H. I noticed that too.
No.
Yes.
No, Herbert is stealing the Triple H from
What should we
Zeus.
do to him?
But I did a little research, like the Obama and the birth certificate. Yeah, I did a little research on you, Mr. Crossan. Your name is Cletus Cleveland Crossan. It's on your birth certificate.
Behave yourself.
What? You know what? I think we need to settle this once and for all.
I have to be honest. I have to be honest with you, Zeus. The only reason why I'm giving you more props right now than Herbert is because he attacked Tiger Woods.
Give it to
him. Tiger is no longer a tiger. Tiger is a kitten. Meow meow.
When did you start calling yourself Triple H? H+2?
1963. Where were you?
It was like last.
Where were you? Let me play Jack Smith. Where were you in 1963, sir? Were you available for question or commentary in 1963?
Listen, I cannot confirm or deny that.
Oh.
Are you even in your 30s, Zeus?
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
well past my 30s.
No, you're
Okay.
not.
Good question. Good question, Shay. And I'm way closer to her than he thinks I am. And if
But
I
let-
were him,
Oh,
I would cease and desist ASAP.
wow.
You say you're way
Shots
closer to me than
fired.
you thought.
Absolutely.
No, I'm double your age. No, I'm not quite. But I'm close. I am close. You haven't crossed into your 40s yet. You haven't caught arthritis yet.
Oh.
Not arthritis.
Me too. I don't have
Jesus Christ.
arthritis. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm 40 and I don't have arthritis, so.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
not yet. Not yet. It's coming.
I'm
But let me
you
ask you a
do,
couple
Oh, don't
questions,
wake
Now
up
Zeus.
on
hard
me.
headed.
can you do
Let me
me a favor though, and can you please cease and desist with the use of the Triple H? Because I don't want people thinking that they're, when they hear, I don't want them to get your face, in their head, because that do a lot of damage.
But we got the long form of your birth certificate and it says Cletus Cleveland Crossing, Triple C. We got the long
Not
form.
long form
And
of the birth
it's not like,
certificate.
and it didn't come out of Hawaii neither. It came out of what's it, Dallas, Texas.
Oh, and how did you access this so-called birth certificate, by the way?
Well, I got with Jack Smith. But let me ask you a couple
Okay,
of quick
now.
questions. Do you know that
Lies on top of lies.
but let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you know that the grand jury, the Secret Service went before the grand jury, and they all
Oh, I
squeal
heard
on
about that.
Trump. Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
wait,
hear
they all
about
told on him?
Yeah, 20
Yeah,
of them.
20
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
of them.
Wow.
yeah.
Yep.
So his
Oh
goose is
my.
cooked. Now,
Yeah.
also,
Damn.
Nuggles is like, they're like, it's all the Democrats. Like, no, it's his own people turning on
Yo,
him.
the
Oh my
Secret
God.
Service
It
is
has
flipping
nothing to
on
do with
him?
the Democrats.
This is crazy.
Absolutely.
And Mark Meadows, and yeah, it's
and
not
let me give you
good.
this one also, Zeus. You say that they caught another one of them January 6 people, right? They caught up with another one. From
Yeah.
Yep.
here until you get Plenty Gray, the FBI, the Justice Department, have nothing to do but would look at pictures and compare them to other stuff. Driver's license, anything that walking through an airport, they're gonna do the face recognition. Or I can't say that word from the country. Cletus,
Yeah.
you did,
Recognition.
yeah,
Recognition. And
recognition.
you're
Not him
right.
calling you Cletus.
Yeah,
No,
so
don't listen to him because he's about to
so from now until
earn.
when, and
His
then
name
later
is
on,
Crossing.
about every 4 or 5 months, you're gonna hear that they caught up with another one. They got caught up with another one. Those people eventually, 99% of them, if they got any kind of picture of their face, they will get caught.
They will
Technology,
get caught.
technology is a monster.
All these
Yeah,
people who are bragging that they were there on January 6th,
Yeah.
and they say, and nothing happened to me, and they're out here on TikTok using it as some sort of street credit. Their
Yep.
days are numbered.
They're
because
gonna
they
fall
just
like
got one.
dominoes.
Yeah, they just got one. He was a big time comedian. He'd been on Ron Burgundy was that
Yeah, I
Anchorman.
talked about him this
Yep, he was
morning.
on Anchorman. Yep.
Yeah, you can run but you can't hide.
Wait, are you
Yeah,
serious?
Yes, it's an actor on Anchorman that was just
God damn.
indicted. Yep.
yeah. He had been
Oh, you can't
on
trust no one.
several big time movies.
Right, Toy.
He'd been on
Ron Burgundy, yeah,
several
there
big
it
time
is.
movies. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So all they gonna do is
They're
sit
so
back
worried
now.
about Hunter Biden, right?
I know.
I don't
Yeah,
give a flying Biden. If he's guilty of something, then his local
Yeah.
jurisdiction is gonna sort it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hunter
I don't.
Biden is a fool. My God, that boy keeps messing up left and right. I'm like, yeah, you need to stop.
I don't
Well,
mean to
bitch,
and
interrupt
does that to
anybody,
you,
but
you
I've
know?
got to hop off.
He's
I got to
messed
hop off,
up.
guys.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me up, Zeus. Nice seeing you, Shay.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you attacking. And nice meeting everybody else.
You too. All right.
all right.
Troy,
I think I'm gonna
Dub's a good
I'm gonna
guy.
wrap it up
Have a good
too.
one, Dub.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let me give you
I'm gonna
two. Let
post
me give
some
you two more
links in
before I
the.
go. Cleveland. Two
What's
more.
cease and
Two more
desist?
before I go. Two more before I go.
I think
Uh,
Supplement. I think that is his name.
you know, what they call that when you get the law the statues. They done put the statues on Jim Jordan because he's interfering with an investigation. Jack Smith told him one more time, and you be in court too. They offered Trump a plea bargain the other day. All he
They
had to
did
do was confess. Yeah, when the lawyers went in, all he had to do was confess, and they was gonna work something out. But you know what he said, right?
what?
He can't do that. So you know what Jack Smith told him? I'll see you in jail. I mean in court. I'll see you in court.
Ah!
See you in jail. I mean court.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Wow.
all right,
All
Cletus,
right,
I
guys.
appreciate you bringing me up.
You mean Triple H?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that, Dan.
And please take your medicine.
Cletus.
Take
I
your
love it. I don't
medication.
know
You get
why.
yeah.
I
I'll
don't
see
know
you
if
at the
that's
Christmas party. I'll see you
Look,
at the Christmas party.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Let's hope more indictment watching tomorrow.
They're
Woo!
eating
All
up.
right.
We are out of here.